Hi, guys. I'm Jeff Puckett, and I am introducing my technique, which is mindfulness meditation. This is something that my organization uses regularly. They've introduced it to staff, to members, to clients, to the public at large. And it's a process that is to help enable the individual to be present in the now. Something that's really big with many of my clients and whatnot are the fact that they are so stressed out over what's coming in the future. What about tomorrow? What about next week? What about next year? Um, and we get carried away with those thoughts. We can get this paralyzing dread all throughout our body, almost a numbness, and it leads into anxiety and depression and just so many different things. And so it's really nice to have a technique that you can practice on a regular basis, daily basis, and just kind of get yourself grounded and get your mind and your body on the same page. It's all about focusing on breathing techniques and utilizing those to start realizing what's happening around you right here, right now, realizing what is going on with your body right here, right now. And you are going to be flooded with a brainstorm of thoughts throughout this process. And that's the whole meaning behind this is because your mind is full. It's time to meditate. It's time to kind of take out the trash as we can, so to speak. Um, and so I've got my timer. We are going to set it for 4 minutes. We picked a comfy spot in the home. We found a chair that we like. I apologize. My house is really small, so I have to do it at my desk. But I also, for myself, I like to light an incense somewhere in the room. I also like to put on some kind of music, like, say, Native American drums or ocean waves crashing, something without words so that we're not being conflicted with outside information coming in. It's just a resonating natural tone that kind of helps you stay focused and balanced. I'm not going to play that music today because I'm using the phone as a timer. But now that we found our spot, we're in our chair, on the floor, wherever you prefer. And now it's time. They do suggest closing your eyes, so we're going to do that. And now we're just going to practice breathing. And a really helpful tool with that is count 4 seconds in as you're breathing in, and then count 6 seconds out as you're breathing out. And it's really helpful to keep a pen and paper close by in case you keep getting these thoughts protruding into your moment of meditation. And sometimes it's really good just to write those down to where you can reflect on them later. It's really important to stay focused on your breathing technique, especially those gaps in between where you're not breathing in and you're not breathing out. And now pay attention to some of the sensory stimuli outside of your body or even inside of your body. Sometimes we feel a little itch going on. Sometimes there's a noise in the background. Um, Reflect on those, acknowledge that they're there, keep focusing on breathing. Now, a really helpful tool that they share with you is that no matter what, you're going to be bombarded by thoughts coming in and out of your mind as you're moving through this process. And you always want to acknowledge those thoughts. You always want to recognize them, give them that recognition they deserve, but you don't want to cast any judgment on them. You don't want to label them good, bad, indifferent. You want to keep it very neutral. And as you're allowing those thoughts to encounter your meditation process, while still breathing, imagine those thoughts as a balloon coming in, and just as quickly as it comes in and you've given it the attention it deserves, let it go, release it back out. It's okay for these thoughts to come in and circulate, but oftentimes what we find is that we get so congested with so many thoughts, we don't even know where to begin at analyzing and organizing them. And as these thoughts come in, it's really nice to remember that, okay, I'm worried about money, okay, finances, okay, but that's not going to destroy me. And I set it aside. It's not going to be what inhibits me today or stalls my progress. I can always deal with it. I can always deal with it at a later time. But right now, I need to be here and in the moment. And if your thoughts become too distracting, then go back to your original step of just focusing on breathing. And start noticing tingling throughout your body. Is there anything you're feeling, any pain or discomfort? It's often helpful to focus on those items in this type of process because the mind is a really great healer in the sense that the more positive attention you focus on something, the more positive results can be yielded from that. With that being said, um, I'm sorry that was a pretty basic uh, representation of the meditation process. Um, but keep in mind that this is not going to be self healing in one day. It is a process and a technique that we need to become familiarized with. Now, doing it in this isolated form is great, but you can also get better at it to the point where you can do it driving. You can do it standing in line at the grocery store or at a soccer game. You can actually make use of small fragments of time just to be present in the moment and now and to realign yourself with that idea. Um, Now, this mindfulness technique has been proven to positively change health, attitude, behaviors, addictions, a wide variety of things. So, with that in mind, I hope you enjoyed my short presentation. I know it's a basic piece, but I look forward to the comments and I also look forward to seeing everybody else's.